We like to think of volcanoes as destroyers, symbols of chaos, of endings, of the planet's rage. But what if that's only half the story? What if destruction is how creation begins? Because long before there were forests, or oceans, or humans, there was only fire. Fire that melted rock, fire that built continents, fire that gave Earth its first breath. The volcano is not a monster. It's a lung. The planet inhales silence and exhales life. 4.5 billion years ago, Earth was a world of fire. The sky burned with ash and lightning. Oceans didn't yet exist, only rivers of lava flowing endlessly into themselves. And from that hell, life began. Volcanoes spewed gases: carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water vapor, the ingredients of an atmosphere. Over millions of years, those gases cooled, condensed, and fell back down as rain. Volcanoes didn't just shape the land, they created the very air we breathe. Every drop of water, every breath of oxygen carries the signature of an ancient eruption. Before there was life, there was magma. Before there was humanity, there was heat. And before there was creation, there was destruction. You'd think nothing could live where fire once ruled, but give it time, and the Earth heals itself in ways that seem miraculous. Volcanic ash, rich in minerals, becomes the most fertile soil on the planet. Java, Hawaii, Sicily, the cradles of agriculture all share one thing: volcanoes. Farmers still say the mountain feeds us, because in a strange way, it does. The same ash that once buried cities now feeds them. Wheat grows where fire once flowed. Vineyards flourish on ancient lava. Civilization didn't flee the volcano. It settled at its feet, because that's where life always begins again. To our ancestors, volcanoes weren't just mountains. They were gods. Hephaestus forged weapons for the Olympians beneath Etna's fire. The Polynesians worshipped Pele, the goddess of creation and destruction. In India, the sacred flame of Agni carried prayers to heaven, and across Mesoamerica, Xiuhtecuhtli, the Fire Lord, was seen as the beating heart of the world. When the mountain breathed smoke, they believed the divine was speaking. When it roared, they fell silent. When it erupted, they offered prayers, and sometimes lives, to calm it. They understood something we've forgotten. Fire is not just destruction. Fire is transformation. It's the act of turning matter into meaning. But every gift has a shadow. In the year 1815, Mount Tambora exploded with a force 100 times greater than Hiroshima. The sound was heard 3,000 kilometers away. The sky went dark for months. Crops failed, famine spread, snow fell in June. Historians called it the year without a summer. And that was just one eruption. 74,000 years ago, another mountain, Toba, nearly erased humanity itself. Some scientists believe only a few thousand humans survived. Imagine the world falling silent, entire skies black with ash, oceans cooling, forests dying in silence. The same fire that once birthed us came within moments of burying us again. And yet, from the ashes, we returned, because life always finds a way to breathe again. After every eruption, the Earth waits. The ash settles, the rain comes, and then, green. The first shoots pierce through the gray. Ferns, moss, trees, drawn to the minerals hidden in the dust of death. Life is stubborn. It doesn't ask permission. It grows in the cracks of fire. On the volcanic islands of Hawaii, scientists once watched as sterile black rock slowly transformed into jungle. In Iceland, new islands still rise from the sea, steaming, smoking, alive. Each one a reminder: the Earth never stops creating. Destruction is just how it breathes. We often think the Earth is silent, but listen closely. The ground hums. Deep below us, magma flows through arteries of stone. The planet is alive. It dreams in fire and speaks through eruption. Every civilization, from the first to the last, owes its existence to the volcano's breath. And maybe that's the lesson, that destruction and creation are not enemies. They are the inhale and exhale of the same being. The volcano does not hate what it burns. It only transforms it. So perhaps the same is true for us. The same fire that forged the earth still burns in our hearts. We destroy, we rebuild, we rage, we create, because we too are the breath of the earth. The earth breathes through fire, and so do we. If you felt that connection, that quiet reminder of where we came from, then leave a like, share this story, and subscribe for more journeys through forgotten knowledge. Because here on Epochlight, we don't just look at history, we listen to the echoes beneath it.